Hot car death trial underway with prosecutors hammering Ross Harris, accusing him of leaving his son to die.
Every second, every minute, every hour.
New this hour, we have live Team 2 coverage asking if his ex-wife will testify. And we are breaking down the jury the court selected.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
In the last 45 minutes, the judge dismissed jurors on this first day of the Ross Harris murder trial. Good evening. I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Javita Moore. Here is the latest. The defense team will start opening statements first thing tomorrow morning. Court was delayed because of an unknown juror problem today, but prosecutors laid out their argument, saying Cobb County father Ross Harris led a double life. He's accused of killing his son Cooper back in June 2014. Our live Team 2 coverage begins with Channel 2's Ross Cabot in Glynn County. That's where the trial moved from Cobb. Ross.
Javita, you could tell that Maddox Kilgore, Ross Harris's lead defense attorney, was itching to tell the jurors his side of the story for his client in his opening statements, but that problem forced an early end to the court today, and they sent jurors home a short time ago. The theme for the prosecution during their 100-minute-plus opening statements revolved around a social media chat that Harris sent to a woman the day Cooper died that said, "I love my son and all, but we both need escapes." He pretty much started and finished with that message, saying that Harris was a man trying to escape his life as husband and father.
An innocent child versus a father who abandoned his responsibilities.
As Assistant DA Chuck Boring recounted Cooper Harris's final hours, Ross Harris sat feet away, looking pained and frowning. Boring said it was Harris's desire to escape his wife and life as a father that led him to murder Cooper, evident in a chat he'd set to another woman the morning Cooper died.
Messaging on the morning of the murder that he needed an escape from his son, 5 minutes from getting just that.
Boring promised jurors video will show that Cooper was awake when Ross loaded him into the SUV 0.6 miles from his workplace. Then later, when Cooper was found dead in a nearby shopping mall, Harris prosecutors told jurors did not call 911, yelled at a cop, and did not appear to be a grieving father.
No tears, as will be described, kind of like Will Ferrell screaming, "Oh gosh, what have I done? What have I done?" And then he's calm. While people who don't even know this child don't give up and try to save his life.
When it became apparent Harris's team will not address jurors until Tuesday, Lawrence Zimmerman, a Marietta-based defense attorney, told me he's confident Maddox Kilgore will have answers to what he calls a character assassination.
And right now it's out of context. It sounds like the state has this great case, but I've tried a lot of cases. Openings always sound like that. It's the evidence. That's why the judge says opening is not evidence.
Zimmerman has also represented Ross Harris's ex-wife, Leanna Taylor, who is expected to testify in this case. And Zimmerman says she will. She'll tell the truth. He's just not exactly sure when she will be called to the courthouse behind me. In the meantime, Maddox Kilgore, Harris's lead attorney, told the court he believes his opening statement will last about an hour and 45 minutes. He'll address the 8-man, 8-woman jury first thing tomorrow morning. We are live in Glynn County. Ross Cabot, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, Ross, it will be a long few weeks. Thank you. Now, there are 16 jurors in the case, 8 women and 8 men. The 4 alternates will not know they are the alternates until the end of testimony. 10 of the jurors are married, 12 have children or grandchildren, and there was 1 former police chief in the jury box. You can get an in-depth look at the events leading up to this trial on our website, including an explanation of the charges and an interactive timeline. Just go to rossharristrial.com for that and gavel-to-gavel live streaming coverage.